everybody, it is Crystal with your Magnolia crew, and I am here with you for today's Win It Wednesday. I am so excited to be here. We're going to be playing around with some rub-on transfers today. I am so excited. So one of our creators actually collaborated with Lisa and been able to make this design. So this is America's Grace. It is a 12 by 12 and it is a bigger transfer, and we're going to distress our frame. We're going to put it on there, and I hope that the project at the end inspires you to use a little bit more of our rub-on transfers. Today is Win It Wednesday, so my question of the day is, what do you enjoy most about the 4th of July? Is it the community coming together? Is it the fireworks? Is it the parade? Is it the raising of the flag? Is it the candy? What do you enjoy most about the 4th of July? You're going to be entered to win if you let me know below the Land of the Free, the Home of the Brave. This is one of my favorite stencils that we've ever came out with. It is retired, so you cannot find it on our website. So you're going to want to let me know below, what do you enjoy most about the 4th of July? We will pick a winner by the end of the day today and let you know in the comments below if you are a winner. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move our transfer out of the way. Let's go ahead and open it first. I absolutely love the detail of this. One of our creators, her name is Talisa Lindsay, so DIY with Talisa Lindsay, made this in collaboration with Lisa. And I'm going to get it closer to you guys so you can see all of the detail we're going to be working. It's not just this beautiful Victorian person here. You have the flag, you have some lace and some laurels, you have George Washington, you have flowers, you have the USA stamp, you have the vintage buildings. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to play around with this one. And I bought this at Five Below. So if you guys have a Five Below near you, I would recommend going to get some of their frames. This one is actually an old mirror, okay? So with the mirror, I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to put it in reverse. We're going to put the transfer on top of the back of the mirror, place it back inside, and it has this beautiful little felt backing that's going to protect it. So for us to get started, I'm going to start out by painting the frame. I have some, let's see what this one is. It's just the Waverly chalk paint, and it's just the regular white color. Let's go ahead and get our paint brushes out. I'm going to do a little bit of painting, a little bit of distressing. We're going to bring it that very old world vintage vibe. This is going to be adorable. Now I'm going over it with a foam brush here just to do the initial coloring of it, cover everything quickly. And then we can go back in with a smaller paintbrush. I want to leave some of the detail with the gold on there. We're going to go in with some brown on top of it. That's going to lead us to our distressed vintage feel. Have you seen this technique done before? I've seen it a few times come through and I'm loving the results. Some people are using the printables, so if you haven't used printables yet, this would be a good project to use on printables. You put it underneath the frame, so you flip it in reverse like we're doing, and you could put Mod Podge to seal it in, or if it has a glass front, you can just simply cut the printable down to size and then put it into the frame, which I think is a really cool thing to do. I'm just painting away. So as you jump on, let me know you're here. Say hello. See a few of you. Hi, Amy. How are you? So I'm going to keep going. And if I don't respond back now, I will respond back at the very end of the project when we're done. Now, I love to be messy when I'm crafting, so I will be getting it absolutely on everything. So this would be a good time to put on gloves if you don't like them messy, because paint can get anywhere. What are you guys thinking so far of our frame? So we had it gold. Now we have some pops of gold and the white coming through. So I'm going to come up top here. What would you call this technique? Is it not really the technique, but the project? Is it shabby chic, you would think? Is it, would you just call it vintage? Would you call it Victorian style? How would you categorize this? My go-to is always like shabby chic and vintage is what I call it most of the time. Now chalk paint in itself doesn't take too long to dry, but we will grab our heat tool and dry the first coat just in case we want to put a second one on here. All right, coming back into the little grooves. Now I do want some of my gold to keep coming through, like I said before, where it's like the white, it'll be gold, I'll have that rusticy brown on the top. So hopefully it'll bring that vintage feel that we're looking for. I love it. If you're just joining us, where are you tuning in from today? How is the weather? It is getting warm here in Utah. I'm thankful for that. I feel like all of our southern friends would say it is very hot. Are you enjoying the summer? I am enjoying the summer. My kids are out of school. We're doing some fun things every now and again. We have this lovely little community book, and it's called Passport to Summer. And what you do is they have different activities in this book. You can like visit the business, you can, like, some of them say like go on a hike, go catch a fish, just tons of little activities, mainly free, that the kids can do throughout the summer. And every time you complete one of the activities in the book, you go to that local business and they give you a stamp in your book. After the summer ends, it's like, I think this year it's somewhere around in August, you can go to our local rec center. They'll give you tokens for all of the items that you've completed within the passport booklet, and they put all of the kids in a drawing. So if you completed 10, you get a token, and you're gonna come out with a prize no matter what. And then all of the other additional things you do, you have more raffles to be able to get into more of the prizes. I mean, they're giving away bikes and scooters and electric things, and it is just the cutest thing. So we participate every summer. So a lot of the times, every day we'll go out and at least complete like one of our tasks for the little passport booklet. So it's been a fun thing for us to be able to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry this real quickly, and then we'll go in with a small detail paintbrush and get some of the gold that we don't want to peek through. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. as we're drying, make sure that you're letting me know below, since it's Win It Wednesday, what is your favorite thing about the 4th of July? Is it the parades? I'm flipping this around. Is it the fireworks? Is it the community coming together? Is it the floats? Is it the candy? You're going to be entered in to win the Land of the Free, the Home of the Brave stencil. So let us know below. Now it's going to get a little loud and we're almost done. Alright, that feels pretty good for the first go around. Now I have this little paintbrush here. We're going to go in. I'm just going to paint a little bit more of the gold. Move the other little paint around a little bit. I still want some of it to peek through, but especially up at the tops and the little details, I feel like it might be just a little too much still peeking. Now, have you guys ever done this sort of project before? I thought this was adorable when I saw a few other people doing it. Now they were using the printables, like I said before, not necessarily rub-on transfers. So I'm excited to see how it's going to work with that. Some of these little grooves. Beautiful. Absolutely just love this. Let's see some of your guys' comments. Hi guys. Hey Becky. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I see fireworks and parade. Love it. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I appreciate you and your comments. All right, we are working our way, getting closer. So excited to see what you guys are going to think about this when we get done. Here and get some of these gold, and then we are almost done painting, at least with the white. We gotta go in with a little bit of this brown that we're gonna come back out with, and I'm using the Valspar antiquing glaze when I'm gonna do that process. I just have a little bit in the cap. It is a big jar and I am messy and I will spill it everywhere. Here, I'm just getting a little bit of the gold into the grooves just to take it away just a little bit. We'll heat dry it one more time. This is looking so cute. Okay, last side. Running out of paint. That's a good thing, right? That means we use just enough. Okay. I think we are done with the white. What do you guys think? Let's see if we can get it past the little light there. So we've turned it pretty rustic-y. Can you guys see that there's still a little bit of gold popping through in some places? Looks kind of vintagey. Sorry, the light's not the best. All right, let's go ahead and give this a quick dry, and then we'll put our brown on. Perfect. All right, we'll place this. Well, let's keep this actually pretty close because I might have to dry it again. Now I have a little terry cloth that I'm going to use here. And we're just going to put a little bit of that antiquing glaze in different areas going down. We're going to go in with our terry cloth and we're going to kind of move it around. Really kind of rough up those corners a little bit. All right, let's wipe this part down. Oh, guys, this is looking good. This is just giving it kind of an older look. Bringing a little bit of the gold back through. Very cute. Okay, let's get some flowers up here. All right. Sorry if I'm shaking you up there. We are almost done. Oh, I think it is so lovely. So lovely, guys. Okay, we're going to put that way up there by you guys. All right, so let's see if we can get you guys taking a look. Do you see how rustic and vintage it's starting to come through? Look at that top piece. It looks so, so cute. All right, so we're going to give this one a little time to dry. So now we're going to bring in the transfer. Beautiful. All right, so this is, again, America's Grace. And I'm going to see where I want to put it. I'm going to flip it upside down. And we're going to go ahead and cut it. So we're not trying to rub it on the image and then cutting it. So I'm going to flip it towards the back, and I want you guys to see, I want her being like front and center up here. So I'm going to cut it all the way to the tip top and have her in the middle. Just a little bit of excess there. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to hold this. She needs to stay just about there. We'll angle it to where it looks to be about straight. Let's take a look. Let's see. I think that is perfect. Absolutely perfect, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know what happened. We cut out to a black screen as I was going, and I just noticed you guys weren't there anymore. All right, so let me walk you through what we did very quickly. So once I think we left each other, I was getting the scissors here, and we had just traced on our rub-on transfer around the pattern, okay? So we put the rub-on transfer, we took a pen, we outlined it, and then we cut the transfer out, okay? So then after we did that, the transfer itself came on this sheet. We gently peeled it up, okay? And it releases off of the backer sheet. So you still have the clear side with the image. It comes off of this backer sheet. So when that happens, we put it onto our object, okay? So no lumps, bumps, nothing. It's a one-time use. So we put it right onto the mirror. Okay, so here's the mirror in reverse. So we put it on the back side of the mirror, and then we just smoothed it out. So that's the place where we're at right now. So I apologize that we cut out. That was the weirdest thing. So we're going to take a burnishing tool if you have one. I could not find one. I'm blaming it on the kiddos. I'm taking an old Dave & Buster's card, old credit card, anything that's going to be that flat surface. And I'm just simply rubbing the image down onto the mirror. So it's a mirror, so I'm not pressing too hard. So you obviously don't want it to break. So you want to make sure your entire image is smoothed down. And then with rub-on transfers, you want to work very slowly on your peel. As if some of the object of the image is sticking and it's not coming it is not sticking and it's coming back on your clear sheet, you just need to simply lay it down and rub a little harder to get it back onto the image. All right, so we're working slow. We're trying to make sure this is a big transfer. We have all sorts of sizes, 5x7s, 8.5 by 11s. This one, as I said, was a big 12 by 12. And some of the 12 by 12s have different images on them, not just one big image. But I absolutely adore this. I think this is going to be the cutest project. I am so sad that we cut out in between. Alright, I am like an extra smoother type person. Probably doesn't need all this, but I want to make sure that my image is good and it is stuck. So I'm going to work from a corner. So let's go ahead and lift on this corner here. Perfect. I'm just shaping the corners here, the little excess that I have. So when you're peeling, as you can see, let me see if I can get a little closer to you. You want to peel it slow. You want to make sure, see that all of the images coming up. I have a little bubble here, so I want to make sure that we are smoothing this one down. No bubbles. Beautiful. All right, we're going to continue peeling. We're peeling slowly. Look how easy and how beautiful this is looking. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it looks awesome. So I'm just making sure that my corners are laid down. So went a little bit over the design itself, just to make sure. Oh my gosh, it looks adorable. Are you guys ready to see it? Look how cute. Look how cute. So adorable. Okay, so now for the final part. Can you guys believe, like, we are done? Let's go ahead and toss these guys off to the side. We're gonna bring our frame. Remember our frame. It looks amazing. All right, so we're gonna put our frame down. Okay, I'm gonna flip our mirror. Be gentle to put it back in here. Okay, I think it's fitting snug as a bug. Make sure. Looks great. Okay, we're gonna put our back on there. Now for the fun part. I have to put all these little screws back in really quickly. Not gonna take long at all. So bear with me. Drop a 1 if you guys are so excited you stuck with me the entire time, even with our little mishap. So cute. Okay. Got just a few to put in here. I am so excited to turn this over and see our project. How many of you guys are going to try this now? I hope you do. It was very fun. It's very easy. I think we're gonna have a beautiful project here at the end. All right, just a few more. You're like, hurry, 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 the anticipation. Me too. My little fingers can't work fast enough. All right, 2 more little screws and then we'll put the little hanger back on. We are done. Oh, by like 3 little screws. Here's one right here. Oh, come on, fingers. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, last one, and then we are done. Okay, type it in the comments. I'm ready for the reveal. Because it's coming, it's coming, it's coming right now. Everything off to the side. I get the first peek though. It turned out so good. Are you guys ready? Are you sure you're ready? All right, here is our finished project of the day. Look how stinking adorable that turned out. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, look at the frame. It was gold. No, we turned it something adorable. Let me know in the comments below, is this your style? Do you like this? I absolutely adore our project. It was so simple and easy to do. And I think that she is just adorable, adorable. Perfect patriotic project that we're going to be able to display for the upcoming season. So don't forget, before you guys head out, to comment below and let me know what your favorite thing is about the 4th of July. You can enter to win the Land of the Free, the Home of the Brave stencil. We are going to be picking one this afternoon. So get those comments in there. Share away if you love this project and you think others might too. Tune in next Wednesday for Win It Wednesday. Tanisha will be here saying hello. All right, everyone, have a great rest of